Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
Can you do it?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah?
That's not it. Can't do it, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
He's so behind. He's so behind on this, man. No, literally, you gotta get your hand like this.
Yeah.
Bring your thing in the back. Put it
I
up.
don't care. I don't care. Right, yo, welcome guys, locked into another episode of Doozy Diaries here with the host with the most, Miles.
And then the guy with the lies.
Wow,
Bradley.
wow.
We could have had a better intro.
We could have had a better intro, but it's cool, we'll roll with it.
The
We'll
host
roll
with the
it.
most, you know.
Host with the most. I think that works quite well, to be honest.
What?
You know what, guys? I'm gonna need some help on my intro. So you've got the host with the most.
Alright, and also let us know where you want us to be, whether you want us to be in space, in a field full of chicken, the countryside, lava, underwater. Wherever you want us to be, just let us know. But back to the start. Alright, so yeah, guys, welcome.
Welcome.
Brad, what's new this week, bro?
You know what? So I think, before we get into it, we're gonna have to have a moment of silence and respect for the one and only Stan Lee. Damn, Stan, why you gotta leave us like this, man? Why you gotta leave us?
Yeah, trust me.
You know what? Like, I just have to say on like a personal level, Stan Lee has been with me my whole life. He made my childhood and my adulthood so good. I think, you know what, Miles, what was your favourite character? What was your favourite character?
It's gonna have to be Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah.
Peter Parker, bit of a legend. I like it, man. But you know what I like even more? Stan Lee's cameos.
You know what, let's just put something in. We'll put something right now.
Watch now. It's sick how he cameos in like every movie. But yeah, man, Stan Lee, like rest in peace, Stan Lee. He's done so much for the culture. His movies will continue to be enjoyed, and like the influence he's had is crazy.
I know, right?
Crazy,
I know,
bro.
right?
Quick fact.
Okay.
Did you know that the Hulk initially was grey?
I never knew that.
Yeah, the
I
Hulk
never knew
initially
that.
was grey. So basically,
Really?
what happened was, so the Hulk in like
I know that.
when Stan Lee first wrote obviously the comics and whatnot, the second edition that went to print, the Hulk was grey. And then the printers basically fucked up and turned the Hulk green by accident. And he
By
was
accident?
and he was just like, yo, I'll roll with it. And ever since, that's why the Hulk's been green.
That's so interesting,
Yeah, so R.I.P. Stan Lee. Much love, my guy. Much love. What other stuff's been in the news this week, bro?
I think, from industry news, I think that there's been a second death within the industry. R.I.P. to Jewel. So, it appears that Jewel have been targeted by the FDA, and they're getting shut down pretty aggressively and pretty quickly. I think the reasons being was pretty much behind the fact that their flavour profiles are very enticing to younger audiences, such as teenagers and stuff, by saying, Krispy Kreme, custard flavours.
It's been labelled as a teenage epidemic.
A teenage epidemic.
That's crazy.
What about Fortnite?
No, Fortnite, watch out, because someone's coming for you, I promise you. Someone's coming for you.
Someone's coming for you next.
So Jewel's been labelled as a teenage epidemic. Men's Health said it was the iPhone of e-cigarettes.
Really?
Which is crazy. Yeah,
Wow.
but the thing is, it's true. Whenever I see, these Americans with the little e-cigs, it's always Juul products, and it's always teenagers in schools as well. Now, generally, I think it's a bit harsh to really label Juul as a guy's who were the cause of this. And
But
their flavor profiles.
there always has to be one person that gets made an example, and unfortunately, it was you guys, Jewel. I think the real question is, could this have been avoided, or was it the inevitable?
No, they're too big. So Juul own, I believe it was something like 70% of the e-cigarette market in the States.
70%.
They're at $1 billion valuation as a
That's
company.
ridiculous.
Juul are massive.
A quarter of Juul's audience is teenagers. You know, we use our analytics. We use our free analytics from Instagram, from Facebook, from Twitter, that we can actually see who our audience is, and we actually market accordingly. You know, why didn't they look at their audiences and realize that there's
They knew what they were doing, bro. When you look at Juul, their whole marketing, they were one of the first brands to really hit hard influencer and celebrity endorsement and that marketing. You know, you look at all their campaigns. The Juul's Instagram, they shut it down now, but if you get a chance to take a look at it, their Instagram looks like a lookbook.
Yeah, that's true.
It looks like a lookbook.
That's true.
They use celebrities, that endorsement, that is so appealing and enticing to teenagers.
And to be fair, you know, they shut it down now, which is great, but I think the damage is already done. You know, they have over 74,000 tags of user-generated content, which they have no control over. They can't control what their customers, what their users, what these teenagers are actually pulling up. So, yeah, I think it's a case of it's a little too late, right? You know,
a little too late.
I mean, once again, you know, R.I.P. Juul, R.I.P. Juul, man.
Founders of Juul, take the money and run. Don't try fight it. Don't go in the legal battles. You will lose. Is Juul the only one? Who's next? Who's going to fulfill their place? Who is the FDA going to go for next? Stay tuned. Now, there's one thing that we forgot to do. Yeah, which was basically to open up and say hello to our members in Latin America. So on 3, hola! That wasn't even on 3.
Okay.
Right, 1, 2, 3, hola! Hola to all of our people over in Colombia, Paraguay,
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
in Latin America. We appreciate you, we love you, we're here for you. Big up yourself. That's
Te
how
amo.
you get edited.
Te amo. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola, hola, como ya está?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Holmes. What you need, Poppy? What you saying, man? What you saying, man? Come on, man. Alright.
Anyway,
moving on.
Family, and we wouldn't be here without you guys. So one thing, never ever forget, continue to chase the flavor.
What starts with S and ends in P?
Soap, slap.
But what's been happening inside the Doozy world?
I think let's do it in chronological order. So at the start of the week, we had a really bit of amazing news that we are finally going to be releasing our new Comment below saying hashtag I want Doozy. And don't forget to comment below on our Instagram post as well. Hashtag I want Doozy. We'll get it out to you, and we are so excited. So that's going to be coming in the new year. Earlier this week as well, we did an awesome behind-the-scenes photo shoot of our existing merch and promoting some of our new products. You'll be able to see the photos right here. I should have probably removed my hand. But we have to shout out to Shah, we have to shout out to Aisha, and we have to shout out to our main man, Rob Hilton.
Yeah, big up Shah and Aisha, and particularly big up to Rob Hilton. You guys were wicked, I can't lie.
It was a rainy day, we were cold, we were wet, we didn't want to shoot, but these guys came through with the energy and they repped Doozy to the fullest. And honestly, we can't wait to show you guys the photos. They're going to be going out on all of our social feeds across the next 2 weeks. But Mars, that's what I got up to this week. What did you get up to this weekend? Because you weren't around. I was trying to call your phone, you weren't picking up.
Nah, I was active.
Did you block me?
Not yet, bro. But
Okay.
I was active this weekend.
Okay.
So we got a call earlier this week, or an email, same difference, from the London Vape Company. Now they're a vape shop based down in London. They've got shops in Camden.
Well, you don't say the London Vape Company.
Obviously, but they've got shops down in like Enfield, Camden, some other areas as well.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they were hosting and doing a trick competition. Now I've never been to a trick competition. I've seen a couple at the expos and whatnot, but I've never actually been to one. And they basically reached out to us asking if we'd be interested in sponsoring it. So kind of obviously took a look at what they do.
We up for anything.
We are up for anything. So we basically said, okay, cool, what do you want? This is what their requirements were. So we were like, sweet, we're involved. And then they dropped a bombshell, a good bombshell.
Oh.
But they basically said that they're working with Vice.
Vice?
As
in Vice?
Yeah, like Vice Media. Yeah, pretty sick. So Vice are going to be down there filming a documentary on vaping. And basically, would we like to go down there? So Friday night, I headed down to London.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the weather was so dead. But saying that, when has rain ever stopped any Londoners? It doesn't.
When has rain ever stopped anyone from the United Kingdom? Come on now, it doesn't just rain.
We just keep it moving. Shout out to the guys that I saw there. There was Cosmic Clouds. Obviously we met them at the Birmingham.
Cosmic Clouds.
Callum from Vape and Juice was there.
Hey,
Callum. The Zap team were there. So yeah, there were a lot of different guys there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet anyone from Vice. I know. So look, if someone from Vice, if you're watching this right now, then get in contact because I want to speak to you.
They're elusive guys.
They're elusive. Elusive. So yeah, make sure if you Vice guys are watching this.
I can see you.
Thank you. All right.
These two eyes right here can see you.
I went down with Ashley as well.
Okay. So shout out to Ash.
Shout out to Ash.
The geezer. The real geezer.
Lemon squeezer.
Yeah.
Crowd pleaser.
What are you talking about? Get a couple cans, Jody.
You know what I mean?
Come on, mate.
Oh,
Take the trash out. Take the trash out, Ash.
But all in all, it was a good event. It was a good event. I'm looking forward to what other stuff.
Yeah, bro. It looked cool.
It was cool, man. It was nice to go back down south as well.
All the best birds fly south.
Birds fly south during summer. That's why during summertime go to London. I'm sorry. Other stuff that's happening.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm going to be flying to Russia on the 14th of December for the Russian Vape Expo.
Hey.
So if anyone from Russia is watching, then make sure you come over to our Doozy stand. I'm going to be working over there.
Da is yes.
Da. So if you're coming over to the Doozy stand,
Da.
make sure you come and say hi.
Da.
And I will probably give you some juice.
Da. That's
Obviously,
cool.
we had our guys fly out to Los Angeles and Vegas last week, which obviously, I get put to go to Russia, whilst the other guys get put to Vegas and LA.
And then I don't get anything.
You hold the fort down, bro.
They don't rate me. I just have to stay here and make sure that I keep everyone happy. So yeah.
He holds the fort down. Went to Vegas last week, which was pretty cool. Got some good contacts, great expo I've had again. So it'll be interesting to see really how America plays out for Doozy.
Yeah.
We've got some strong contacts over there.
Yeah.
Got some good people and a lot of fans over there. Big up all of our American team. You guys are amazing. As you can see here, Sweet Treats USA promo bank, which looks amazing. Brad, stop, bro. I'm certain. There you go. There, yeah. So this box is what you guys can get. If you're in America, he's destroying everything. No, we don't need that. Moving on from that.
Where are you moving to?
We've got something very, very special, and I think you need to take lead on this because I've had a shit ton of requests from people asking about t-shirts, caps, our little things. We've got our Doozy bottle openers that you can get your hands on. In fact,
Don't forget what's that right there?
we've got Doozy bottle openers and power banks here, right? The best comment underneath this video wins.
Yeah, the best comment will win one of those, and we may even chuck in a bit of juice as well. We know how you guys love a bit of juice. But the new thing is the really, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Is the merch. I can't even say too much. I can't even say too much honestly, the Russians will get me. No. Stop. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I thought,
Bro, I'm actually, like, I'm flying, I'm nervous, bro.
you're flying on your own, aren't you?
Bro, it's -5 days in Moscow on my own.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be interesting.
Wow. So like, it's when you vape, it's gonna turn into like ice or something like that. Yeah.
Tense. Alright, go on. Back to the merch.
I was just gonna say about the merch, guys, that we have some really new exclusive merch coming out. We are really busy at Doozy HQ designing some limited pieces. We're still deciding how we want to release it. If we want to do collections, if we want to do basic collections, if we want to do limited edition runs. What we think we're going to do is give you guys, you know, the choice to actually get involved in the design process and also get involved in actually how we release it. We're thinking about doing a limited run of 5 exclusive t-shirts. So get them while you can, because once they're gone, they are gone and they will never, ever be made again. But if you have any ideas of what you want to see, whether you want to see some hoodies, whether you want to see some mittens for, I thought winter time. Mittens, I thought.
No, guys, so basically, right, with this Doozy merch, whatever you guys want to see, you need to drop a comment below, let us know, and if we're feeling it, if we're fucking with it, essentially, we'll make it. It's as simple as that. We want you guys to be involved in the creative process as much as possible, because in the end, we wouldn't be here without you guys. So it's kind of imperative that we listen to what you guys have to say.
But don't forget to add in the hashtag #IWantDoozy.
I want Doozy. It's going to be popping up right there, and it's probably just gone over our head. Sorry. Yeah, I want Doozy. Make sure you use that hashtag, and obviously follow, like, subscribe, all of that kind of nonsense on Instagram, and YouTube, and Facebook, and Twitter, and
LinkedIn. If you've got LinkedIn,
if you're on LinkedIn,
if you're fancy and you're on LinkedIn, don't forget to follow us. Yeah.
Cool. Please.
Yeah.